What was a Roman gens? If you're curious about the social structures of ancient Rome, you might have stumbled upon the term gens. But what exactly was a Roman gens, and how did it fit into the larger fabric of Roman society? To start, a gens was essentially a family or clan in ancient Rome. It consisted of individuals who shared the same nomen Gentilicium, which is a Gentile name that indicated their membership in a particular gens. This name was a key identifier, showing that these individuals claimed descent from a common ancestor. Imagine a large extended family where everyone shares a common surname and a shared history. That's roughly what a gens was. These families could be quite large, sometimes including hundreds of people. For example, the Fabia gens was known to have fielded a militia of over 300 men in 479 BC. The gens was not just a social unit but also a significant part of Roman law and inheritance. According to the law of the 12 tables, property within a gens was inherited by its members. If there were no children, the property would go to the agnates, or descendants in the male line, and if there were no agnates, it would go to other members of the gens. This ensured that the property remained within the family. People could also be adopted into a gens, which allowed them to acquire the gens's nomen. For instance, a freed slave, or libertus, would often take the nomen of the person who freed them. Over time, these adopted members and their descendants could become indistinguishable from the original members of the gens. The gens played a crucial role in Roman society, especially during the Roman Republic. It was one of the foundational units of the Roman people, with each gens belonging to a curia and a tribe. The leaders of these gentes, known as paters or fathers, formed the early Roman Senate. In terms of social standing, some gentes were classified as patrician, while others were plebeian. Patrician gentes were part of the aristocracy and held significant power and influence, whereas plebeian gentes were part of the common folk. As Roman society evolved, the importance of the gens as a social structure began to decline, especially during the imperial period. However, the Nomen Gentilicium continued to define the origins and dynasties of the ancient Romans, including the emperors. So, in essence, a Roman gens was a family or clan that shared a common name and ancestry, playing a vital role in the social, legal, and political fabric of ancient Rome.